I'm Hassan Sawyer. I'm the founder and director of Nova Insurance. We started trading in 1995. And we're essentially an old-fashioned insurance broker. We've built up over the years about 15 to 20,000 business insurance clients, and they renew. So that tells me that they're happy. With regards to RPost, we've been using it for 4 years now, and what was important to me was that it wouldn't be intrusive to our clients, as it were. My bugbear when all this first started with e-security and e-signatures was the fact that I'd get an email, I would have to click on the link in the email, go into another system, open up an account, put a password in, then link it, etc., etc. What I liked with RPost and what we use it for is through Outlook. It's the fact that it just sits in Outlook and it operates the same way Outlook does. It integrates seamlessly. The training on each member of staff is minutes. We use it the main thing we use it for is sending out insurance documentation. We need to know that our clients have received the documents we send them. There's important information about their policy, instructions on what to do should a scenario occur, etc., etc. The receipt coming back is extremely important. And we also use the R sign because some of the documentation does need signing. So again, very simple process. We use it for Outlook. The beauty of it, the recipient, our clients, don't have to log into anyone else. There's 1,000 systems out there, Microsoft Teams, Slack, and all these collaboration systems out there, but everyone still seems to use Outlook, still seems to use their client, and they want to operate within that, and that works well for us. Unfortunately, had to take a client to court, a county court, very simple court cases. You don't need a solicitor, a lawyer, or anything like that. You usually represent yourself. So we took a client to court because he failed to pay us. Main part of his defense was that he didn't receive any documentation from us, wasn't aware of our terms and conditions, wasn't aware of the policy terms or anything like that, and that was his main basis of defense. Now, we were fairly new to RPost then, so I was going to attend this particular court case myself, and I'm not very experienced in this kind of thing, so I just literally printed off everything we had on file for him and just took it all to the court with me. And whilst the chap is putting their defence through, and it did seem that I couldn't evidence that he'd actually received the information we said we sent him. So I'm sitting in the court case. The judge is on the verge of making his decision as he's shuffling through my paperwork, and I could tell it wasn't going to end well for me. It looked like I was going to walk out of there a loser. And then all of a sudden he asked me what this piece of paper was. So like I said, I printed off the whole file. I didn't really look at what was in there too much, and I explained it was the RPost receipt. So I explained what it was, etc. And yes, there it is. It had the opened part, so there was evidence that he'd opened it as well. And based on basically that, it said, well, according to this receipt, which is registered, you did receive it, so therefore I'm going to rule in favour of the claimant. Like I say, he saved my life without actually me even trying to use it as a point in my court case. The insurance world in the UK just lives and dies in Outlook, and the fact that it's there with very, very little work, it's just a separate button there. It tracks that the email's been sent, received, and even opened, and sends you back the receipt, and very, very easy on the e-signature. It's almost like there isn't a RPost system, it's just Outlook. I like the fact that it just sits there, does its job, very, very little maintenance for the user and the recipient, of course.